Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And we are underway here in Atlanta. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Harold Landry, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
180. On 2nd down, Goff. This one is caught by Reed. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. That's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on! Like 20! Now a handoff, running right. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go, tonight! 20! Hey, 5! From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And the Panthers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3. Second down, they need 3. A shotgun snap for Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They send Godwin in motion. Tua now on third down. That is caught. He got Godwin. They get 15 on that game. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Carolina.
Go ahead, ready.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 23, here's second down and 4.
Ready.
First carry for James Conner. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Solo, let's say. Go ahead. 18. March it off.
From the gun, here's Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
40.
Here's Gibbs. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. Handoff, Gibbs running left.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Now Tua. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. And oh, how about this early on? They block the kick. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Goff in the pistol. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Their own 42-yard line.
Go ahead.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Tua. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Max Melton there to get him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about one. It was Darian Jones that time making the play. It's 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Tua. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal.
A 55-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Go, cut.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and best might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
180.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Harden's kick is good. And the Falcons will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now a first down throw for Tua. That's caught by Gibbs. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
To the air again, Tunga Bailon. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Little 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The veteran big Jonathan Hankins in there to end it.
A pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7. On play action, Goff. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
180!
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Cut! 180! DC!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing, Goff. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Tonight! White 20! What's that?
They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7.
180!
To throw is Goff. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Joshua Cardi on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 6-3 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, That's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him to the front.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 20-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Tua gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Hey, black 20! 2 for 1! 76, tell him. 76.
Off to throw on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Hayden Ellis.
They'll take it now, 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Putting the tight end in motion. They fake the hand. Now, Tua. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Carolina 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is...
And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
21G.
2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
awards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
20, TX.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Marlin! Come on! 180!
On first down, it's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing on second down. Goff. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Goff in the pistol. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Now give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through three. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
180! What's that?
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown at last. That's the fifth touchdown for him on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Pistol, here's Tua. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Tua. His throw left side is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they've got to get some defensive stops.
That's to the the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is, and in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing again, it's Tua. And he will score. Game on. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 2-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one is caught by Reed. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling value. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Orange. Like 20.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
What's that?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Go. 180.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
Intended for Jaden Reed. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about first, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man.
They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Now Gibbs on the ground, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Maverick Wall.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports.